please tell me what's your name and, what is the product you are here for?
My name is Michiel Sala. I'm one of the co-founders of Little Chicken Game Company, a applied game developer from Amsterdam. And we have a range of products that we are showing today. But one of the things I'm proud of today is that last year we launched a game here called the Explorer, the Ontdekker in Dutch. And it was basically a prototype for a Nintendo Wii game, a balance board game for blind and visually impaired children. And it's been launched and distributed in the Netherlands, and has won a lot of awards and things like that, which is not that important, but it's
always nice.
Yeah, so people really like the concept and the idea behind it, and yeah. So yeah, we're quite proud of it, in all honesty.
Yeah. So you say it's for blind children. Is that the problem or the thing it tackles? Is it?
No, it tackles a few things. Let's say the entertainment products visually impaired children can reach are always for them. So they're audio books, some. Well, not really games, but it's all audio based, and we thought it would be important to. We got the game. The question was asked initially by the Physio, which is the Blind Institute, and we went sitting together with a company called MAD and a few others, and we sat down also with the children. From what kind of game do you like? And they say we like a game that we can also play with our normal seeing, so to speak, friends and brothers and sisters. And that's what we try to do. So doing it on a true entertainment platform, the Nintendo Wii, the balance board. So really making it a mature video game.
Yeah.
So not an e-learning game, a true serious video game. I think that's.
So they can have fun.
So they can have real fun.
Yeah.
So that's what we did, and it was. It started as a prototype, and yeah, and now it's a full product, and now we hope to also bring it to children in Germany and France and things like that.
So how does it work?
It's the concept the children came up with. You are Ben. You're an archaeologist. Wow.
Archaeologist.
Yeah, thank you. And it's the classic game Hero Story. So you are in a pyramid, and you basically need to free Princess Tiri, who is locked in the temple, and you do that by finding certain treasures and elements. And basically, if we play it, we can play it. We see the character on the screen like Lara Croft in Tomb Raider. It's a little bit the same point of view.
Yeah.
But if you close your eyes, everything makes sound. So you hear where the treasure is. So the closer you get, the more sound it makes. It's best to play it with headphone. But also the wall makes sound, because if you stand like this. And another side point is blind and visually impaired children in a lot of cases have motor skills challenges, so to speak. So that means they have more balance issues. So the fact that we really balanced also the movements for them. So I won't say that you can clinically say that it will 100% better their movement, but it's definitely a contribution on that. So yeah.
And it's a game that can win also if you play it all with your eyes closed and just on sound.
Yes.
They're probably better.
Well, that's the balancing. So if we would play it or they would play it, we should have equal opportunity to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can just take a look and see what it's like.
So this is the intro trailer.
Yeah. It's quite dark.
It is quite dark, yeah, but it also has to do with the sunlight we're getting.
Yeah.
So in the top of the screen you see somebody, you saw briefly standing on the balance board, but you just lean from left to right, that's how you move. And basically Princess Tiri, who you need to free.
yeah, I can see
She's
him.
cursed, and if you find in the last level you find the diamond scarab, she will be freed. But every level is basically a treasure hunt. So the treasure is somewhere there, and you need to basically find it.
Find it.
Yeah.
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 So, what is your market? Is it just blind people, or is it bigger than that?
No, it is. We believe it's the first entertainment game for blind and visually impaired children, and they play together. So it's of course for the children themselves, for their friends, something like that. And of course the market is relatively big, but we're now looking for a good way of publishing it in Germany, and then we're going to localize it. And of course, there's a lot of audio, so the localization is going to be some work, but it will always be a niche product. So
how many blind kids are there in Holland?
there are, I guess, around 30,000. That's a rough estimate.
Rough guess.
So in gaming world, it's not a niche. It's not a product that you will sell 500,000 units, or
No.
that's not the goal. No. It's also not the goal to make it a very big financial, business hit. That's not why. Why we do it. Mm-hmm. But it would really be great if it's distributed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, who pays for it? Is it just the people who buy it, or is it paid for by other?
Well, the idea, because it's an entertainment title, it's not something insurance companies or things like that. It's something. Well, it's basically they could sell it in a toy shop.
Yeah.
But they have to market it very specifically. But no, it's an entertainment product. So it's the mothers and fathers. And what we see is, even if they don't have a Wii and a balance board, they just buy that because this game is so specific for them.
Yeah.
So there's
But it isn't sold in shops.
It's not sold in shops. Now it's sold through Visio, the Blind Institute. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What's the user response?
The user response is the first user response was, of course, the kids that we developed it with. Mm-hmm. What amazed us is their fantasy is very challenging. We thought it's going to be abstract, because especially the children who are really blind, but they wanted ghosts and they want all kinds of things in the game. So the response was actually very good, and there's not a lot for them in this space. So and the game is balanced quite good. So for boys, for girls, for different age groups. So if you're like, my guess, if you're between 8 and 12, that's a good range for boys and girls to play this game.
Yeah. My last question was, does this game do a better job than old-fashioned medicine? But there is no medicine involved in this problem.
No. But that's the nice part. So, like health games, and makes you better, things like that. So an entertainment game for a serious audience is a different take on it, and that makes it interesting.
Yeah.
At least that's what we think. But, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
And good luck by distributing the thing.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.